Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Rocket Rabbit Commentaries run-through of Freelancer. After having successfully destroyed the first Nomad Battleship, run away!
We have to get back to Aurelia.
So has the game decided what is Junie's name? Are we going to call her Junie or Junko for the rest of the game?
For the rest of the game, we're calling her Junie because she's actually, you know, a really close friend of ours. But, you know, the military command structure specifically refers to her as Junko.
Junery, we're flying in space ever so freely. Junery, let's go to space.
Yes, as Annotations Granite mentions here, this is the final pit stop before the end of the campaign. I do recommend buying a torpedo launcher, but I didn't do it, so, you know, you don't have to.
It should work now. All you need to do is activate it in the right location. What's the status out there?
It's unbelievable. The Nomads are constantly getting reinforcements. We won't be able to hold them off much longer.
This is it. Everybody to their ships.
Well, I mean, it is true that game situations in which enemies never stop spawning are, well, it can be a hit or a miss.
I actually really like the invasion gameplay mode in Unreal Tournament 2004, but it's one of the very few horde modes that I've ever actually enjoyed playing.
Understood. We're on our way.
Or how about you're playing Dead Rising and you just cleared the whole room of zombies, so you say, yay, I accomplished something. I took back this portion of the mall from the zombie hordes. I'm gonna leave it alone for a second. So you leave it alone for a second, and then you come back, and it's freaking flooded with zombies again. Like, oh, you missed a spot.
People some time to evacuate. I'm heading to the Osiris. Colonel Zane, make sure that Quintain and Sinclair get safely to the rallying point.
Yes, sir.
Which means we have to ignore the battleships.
We have to protect the transport at all costs. Quintain, keep heading toward the Osiris.
Understood. We have to get out of here.
So,
no,
yes,
I want to fight the bad guys.
No. We are very specifically unable to take down the battleships because of all the interceptors flying around. So, it is our job. It is our job to survive, so we can go and actually spearhead the final raid.
Colonel Zane, we're here to escort you to
This
the
moment, I
Osiris.
only have one question.
Roger that.
Who
What's the
farted?
situation? We took heavy losses.
I will grant that these gas clouds do very suspiciously look like methane clouds, but I very much doubt that they are methane clouds. They're probably just, you know, carbon clouds.
Osiris and we have reached the rally.
I can't breathe.
Of course not. We're in space, Mr. Cloud.
You're right, we are in space. P.U. We got any better air filters on this R-Wing, Fox?
No, we had to go sell those in order to afford our Phantom torpedo launchers. Remember, Slippy?
Doggone it!
Hey, Osiris.
Colonel Zane, we're approaching the Osiris.
Doc.
Okay, this is it. Go ahead and land, Trent. I'll meet up with you on the deck.
Okay, remember to buy potions, specifically shield batteries.
Potions.
Where is everyone?
The briefing's already started. Let's go.
We got one more briefing, and then we will start the final raid.
Okay then.
Baby,
Trent, Junko.
this could be a matter of life or death. I think it's about time we, found a quiet place, other than a bar. Make some sweet, sweet love. This may be our last
Which will give us
chance.
some cover from the Nomad attacks. We'll enter the jump gate and fly into open tank in the Nomad home world. Once there, we'll have to improvise.
Also, this is one of the few instances where we get to see the androids actually at work.
Ali Beta and Colonel Zane will head up Gamma, a group of heavy bombers.
I mean, it was always assumed that they were doing work. That's why they exist.
Yeah, but you know we don't get to really see them. I think we get to see a couple of of androids in bars in a couple of story cutscenes, and the androids very specifically man the planet docking rings. But that's about all that we see them do.
Right, but it was understood for most of the story so far that they've been around and they exist to do work for the humans.
Right.
I mean, let's not go crazy and expound on all the uses for the robots because consenting adults need not disclose.
Okay, then. No, we want to buy nanobots. And all of our shield batteries, please. Thank you. Alright. And so, one last save. Alright, and now let's go and attempt to finish mission 13, the last mission in the game. I was under the impression that the game was actually only like 11 or 12 missions, but no, it's 13.
Now that we're all here, let's move out. The coordinates to the Nomad jump gate have been uploaded into everyone's neural nets.
All right, people, here we go.
Let's follow Junie to the jump gate.
The Osiris is too large for the Nomad gate and won't be able to assist us.
Unfortunately, Annotations Gradette, no, we cannot amass a bigger fleet than this because, again, the Nomads are in open war against the rest of the colonized system. Specifically, Kusari no longer really has much of a fleet, and Bretonnia is currently engaging in the Nomad menace. They've taken over all of Rhineland, and Liberty should actually be able to show up a little bit more, but with Walker down, we don't have anyone. Don't have anyone except the president in Liberty that we really trust. You know. We are reaching the alien jump gate, Mr. Cloud.
You know, I thought that we were building suspense for a second. Now, at the moment, this is a de-escalation of suspense because now there's nothing happening.
Look at that thing. I'm not picking up any ships.
Keep your eyes open. The Nomads are bound to know we're coming.
There! A Nomad battleship!
Oh, Jesus.
All fighters, engage the
They
Nomads.
just kind of flew in out of nowhere.
Yes, that's what they have the ability to do.
The Locusts.
Alright. I don't actually know where the Nomad battleship engines actually are. I think it's this plasma nub at the end. But I could be mistaken.
We're taking out 25.
Oh, look, we've already spent half of our shield batteries.
That's what they're for.
I understand it's what they're for. It's still annoying as all hell that every time that we just engage in combat, we lose all of our pots.
Take point through the gate. Everybody else, follow.
Oh. They bolted.
No, they didn't bolt. We managed to blow them up. We have 8 fucking fighters on our side at the moment, Mr. Cloud, and they were all focus firing on the battleship.
Maybe I lost track of how much health he had.
Welcome to the Nomad homeworld.
What the heck is that?
That is a kitchen floor.
Let's find a way to break through it.
I mean,
How do we do that?
yeah,
Creating several
it looks like a bunch of tile,
could be our target.
but in their defense, no, it looks like a bunch of tile. Okay. For the record, this is exactly what people in UTO4 would do for their custom maps. They would 3D map their house and then use their living room, bathroom, and kitchen as the fucking battleground. You get interesting maps that way. You really do. But everyone, I've gone over this a little bit before. Everyone always went with the same fucking joke, where the bio rifle is in the goddamn toilet.
But it looks heavily shielded. Looks like several power generators
I
just
confess
priming the shield
that
with enough
I
power
too
to
once tried to emulate my childhood home as a level in a video game. I never finished it, unfortunately.
Trent, you and your wing have to take out the power generators.
And this is why I recommend bringing in a torpedo launcher, because we're using a bunch of energy weapons. Taking down these generators is actually far more risky than it's supposed to be, because something that's not actually being shown all that well on screen right now is that every single one of these generators not only has a fighter wing of interceptors that's protecting it, but also a bunch of stationary defensive cannons on the sides, and those cannons hurt a lot.
So, do they want us to, like, take cover low in the trenches while we attack these things?
I wish, because
I
wish because that would actually protect us from the fighters. But unfortunately, no. We need to be. To be perfectly honest, one of the things that I should have considered is switching out our weapons to a bit to some of the longer range energy weapons instead of the mix of energy weapons that I've currently got. Because right now I don't really have the ability to sit outside where it's safe. I have to get into the trench in order to deal with the generators themselves. And that means being in the line of fire for the cannons.
Yeah, it's funny how that's a good way to force a game over for a new player. Is they're shooting me from above. Let's go in the trenches where it's safe. Nope, there are cannons in there, and I didn't see them. So sometimes getting a game over is good because then you learn something.
Most times in this game, getting a game over is just a matter of how much the enemies are focus firing you.
Like and then you get one of those magical game overs that like it was so freaking obvious that you were going down that when you finally get the screen, you just start laughing.
Yeah, that has happened to me on rare occasion, but not too often. All right.
We're proud of how we play our games.
We're going to take down this generator, and that will be the end of this part. And the final part, we will actually finish the game. We're gonna get the credits next part. It's going to be awesome.
Nice.
I do
finally,
wish that I had gotten weapons that are more energy efficient for this, because one of the big things I ended up doing is drifting away to recharge my batteries. Be safe, everybody.